Well, hello everybody. The moment I start talking, a train goes past. This is how things are at the moment. I'll try again. Well, hello everybody. We decided to come outside today because I've not been looking after myself. I haven't been going outside enough um, because things are getting a little difficult, and it's the production side. It's that, as I heard before, it'll be the one component that slows you down, and that's exactly where I am. I've got one component slowing me down. So if you followed the videos, you'll have seen we had the issue of the indicator light for the battery charging, and it needed changing. It needed a new component because the original component was packaged in a way that couldn't be assembled. It was upside down. In the packaging, it was the right component. It was just the way it was packaged couldn't be assembled. So I looked and I found these new bi-color LEDs, so these two-color lights. And what we need is something. It's an LED light emitting diode, which are quite common, but they're very small, these ones, and they're often called optoelectronic discrete. This is the tiny little lights that you'll notice on the side of electronic devices. And I found the perfect two-color LED, and we tested it and it all looked great, and I ordered them and only half of them were delivered, and then it says, sorry, we'll deliver the rest when they're in stock. And then I discovered that they're being discontinued, and this is why when I was looking for this LED, they were everywhere. So yeah, we've got these LEDs, these are two-color LEDs, they're great, and they are great, they're perfect, except they were flushing out all of the remaining stock. So I don't have enough lights. I don't have enough LED lights. We're currently doing the production test. Oh, now we're going to have to change the light. But if the production test is okay, we can change the light, and that's all right. But the problem is now, we're running into Chinese New Year, and all the factories will start closing down or slowing down from the middle of January, and then it won't really start up again for a few weeks, at least not to full capacity. So at that point, we've just got people walking past. I'll pause for a second and we'll pick up in a moment. Let these people walk past. So we're running into Chinese New Year, and that means that the factories are slowing down, and they'll pick up again towards the end of January. And it's kind of maddening for me because I've been so focused on making sure I deliver on time. On my side, everything is good, but there are things outside of my control, which is, the time it takes a factory to do something, to order components, and then for them 2 weeks later to say, sorry, we've discontinued them and there's no more available. So it took 2 weeks for them to say that. And most of these components, they do have lead times. They say 12 days lead time, 14 days lead time. So I order something with a 12-day lead time, and then 12 days later they say, oh yeah, no, we can't do those lights. Now on the plus side, Psychotronic Mind was the first game that we developed, and that one is now absolutely complete. The cartridges are all manufactured, they've got labels on, the data's on. There's hundreds of them all batched up in boxes, so that's good. So the Psychotronic Mind is finished. As I speak, my wife is doing the final testing on Bewilder. It's done, it's tested, but we're just having those final playthroughs to make sure that there's really nothing obvious that needs to be changed. Hotel of Secrets I'm just finalizing now. We still don't have the audio for that, but that was not going to be an issue. That's a fairly easy one. So once this bit gets done, then we're on to packaging and putting it in boxes. And I'm just kind of bummed out that we're probably now going to be delivering in early February, and this is all down to a single component. Other than that, This sounds like I'm being really negative. I am negative. I am being negative, and it just bums me out, you know, because I was going to deliver. I was like, we're delivering in January. No, we don't have the components. Let me wait another 2 weeks. No, we still don't have them. Just annoying. So the LED we're going to use is not optoelectronic discrete. It's a bigger one, and then it's not quite the right tool for the job, but it's guaranteed to work. And the last time I checked, there was almost 1 million in stock, so that's going to be fine. We're going to get there in the end. I can't wait for you to play it. My wife's been playing Bewilder, and it's fascinating for me watching her play it because I've been so close to the game for such a long time, and I've had a break. And to watch somebody else scratching their head over the puzzles or being really excited by the ending, and it's been great to watch. I've really enjoyed that. So I can't wait for you to play it in February.